everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and help me out, and also comment below what videos you would like to see. So today I will be doing a get to know me. I'll be answering a few questions, probably more than a few. I'm not sure how many yet, but I just have them on my computer right here. So if I look over this way, that is why, because I'm reading questions. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first question is, if you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with the extra time? I would probably be watching Netflix or something, but if I could, I would get together with a group of friends and go play volleyball. I love volleyball. If you watched my last video, you would know that I was in volleyball for 6 years, all year long, club and high school. All right, the next question is, what's your favorite piece of clothing you own or owned? Well, the clothing I wear every day are just sweatshirts, pink sweatshirts, my high school sweatshirts, sports, anything like that, colleges. But my favorite piece of clothing I own, that's a hard one because I only wear sweatshirts and stuff. I'm not sure. So probably just my sweatshirts because that's what I wear. It's what I'm comfortable in. I love my leggings actually. I wear leggings anytime I can when I have to go out. Next question is, what hobby would you get into if time and money weren't an issue? Well, my new hobby is YouTube. So I would probably invest in some equipment, cameras, tripods, studio lights, anything like that. So that's probably what I would do if money wasn't an issue. Next question is, what would you prefer your perfect room to look like? My perfect room would be very modern, maybe an off gray, maybe closer to white. I always like those really modern, like basic rooms. I do like splashes of color though, so I would have white with splashes of color and in the furniture and the bedding and stuff like that. Next question, how often do you play sports? Like I said, I played sports for 6 years straight, so I would say I play sports pretty often. Lately I haven't, just because the only sport I was involved in was volleyball, so volleyball's over sadly, but I will be getting back into that, I hope. Next question is, what fictional place would you most like to go to? I really like the show Once Upon a Time, so I would like to go to the Enchanted Forest. I feel like that'd be really cool, but hopefully I don't die or anything like that. That would be bad. What job would you be terrible at? I would probably be terrible at, I'm good at a lot of things. I would be terrible at being an English teacher. I do not do English or reading or anything like that. I am very bad at it. I also do not like research. Like when you have to research for a paper, I hate doing that. I hate writing, anything like that. I love math. Math is my thing. I'm one of those math people. Yeah. Okay, next question is, when was the last time you climbed a tree? I used to climb trees all the time at my grandma's house when we were younger. So probably 6th grade. So like when I was like, how old was I? I don't know. But probably in 6th grade. I'm in a senior now, so 6 years ago. Is that right? Yeah. So it was a while ago, but we always climbed the trees there because they were easier to climb. The trees here at my house are very tall. We don't have very many, and we also have the evergreen trees, so can't really climb those. Next would be, if you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning a medal for? Oh, probably like watching Netflix. I do that all day, every day. What would I do? I would probably do something like math. I'm not the best at math, but I do really like math. I would probably choose math because that's just what I like. What is the most annoying habit that other people have? The most annoying habit that other people have is talking when they shouldn't be talking. For example, today at school, we were taking a test and 2 girls just would not shut up behind me. It was so annoying because everyone had the test and everything. I don't know why the teacher didn't stop them, but that's really annoying. So talking when you shouldn't be talking. What skill would you like to master? I would like to master architecture or even YouTube because editing, I still struggle editing. I've edited a lot of videos, but I haven't posted them because I don't know how to edit them. So I would like to master editing. And what would be the most amazing adventure to go on? There's this thing in Chicago, it's an architecture tour, and you are like on a boat or something, and you go down the river and you look at all the architecture along the river. There's also one that they do at night, and that's really cool because you get to see pretty much all the buildings at night, and they really explain it to you, and I'm really excited to do that. I think I'll go this summer. So next would be, if you had unlimited funds to build a house that you would live in for the rest of your life, what would the finished house be like? Well, I would probably build my own house because I want to be an architect. So that would really be fun for me. That's like one of my goals, is to build my own house. And I would like to have, I don't know, I kind of want it to be like a tannish color, not white, not really a bright color, maybe like some stone details on the outside with like tan colors, natural colors. And then on the inside, I would like it to be like tan, white, very natural colors, very easy colors to design with. And then I can add pops of color in also. Okay, what is my favorite drink? My favorite drink is water. That's pretty much all I drink. I don't really drink pop at all. I don't really like pop. I don't drink a lot of juice. I do drink coffee and I do drink tea and like hot chocolate and stuff like that, but not very often. So yeah, I would say water. Okay, I lost my spot. Okay, what state or country do you never want to go back to? Once I leave Ohio, I never want to come back to Ohio. Ohio is where I live. I do not enjoy it very much. I would like to live somewhere warmer. Yeah, I really don't like Ohio. What songs have you completely memorized? I completely memorized in like 6th grade, what's it called? The Nicki Minaj song, Lil Wayne, Only. I completely memorized that song and I can still sing it to this day. What game or movie universe would you most like to live in? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't really play games. Let's see. What do you consider to be your best find? I would consider, I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna skip that one. Are you usually early or late? I'm usually really on time. I like to have things planned out. So when people make me late, I get very anxious. I am always early. I'm always ready probably 10 minutes before I actually have to leave. And I always leave probably about 3 minutes before I actually have planned to leave, just so that I am earlier than what I planned. It's helped out in a lot of cases, so I always do that. What pets did you have while you were growing up? I had a ton of cats, probably like 12 cats at one time because I live in the country, kind of. I live like 3 houses out of town, so I live in the country pretty much. But cats would always come up to our doors and everything. And we had 2 inside cats, and then the rest of the cats would live outside. My mom would feed them. So those are pretty much our pets. Never had any dogs. When people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with? Probably schoolwork, because I have taken college classes, high school classes. I know what I'm doing pretty much. So what takes up too much of your time? Nothing really, because I have a ton of time on my hands. Probably work. Work as something feels like it takes up a lot of time. It probably doesn't really, but I don't enjoy it, so that's why it feels like it. What do you wish you knew more about? I wish I knew more about YouTube and how to get like into it, how to put yourself out there. I wish I knew more about like how to edit, how to upload videos, make them look cute and everything. What would be your first question after waking up from cryogenically frozen for 100 years? What? I don't know what that is. What are some small things that make your day better? I don't know. That's hard. Probably when my dad gets home, I like talking to him. He's my favorite parent. That's bad to say, but. Who's your go-to band or artist when you can't decide on something to listen to? My go-to thing is just putting on Pandora, putting on a random station, and then just like listening to all the new music that I haven't heard, and then like singing the songs that I have and that I know. So I would say Pandora is my go-to like thing, because I don't really have a go-to artist or anything. What shows are you into? I'm into cartoons. I like all the movies like Hotel Transylvania, Coco, Moana, things like that. I really like. What TV channel doesn't exist but really should? A cartoon movie channel, because I mean you have like Nick and Disney, but those are always like TV shows. I want like a movie channel. So, who has impressed you most with what they've accomplished? I don't really, probably my brother, my older brother, just because he's been in the Navy, he switched to the Army, he lives in Hawaii, he has a wife, next step is a kid, then I'll be an aunt, but probably my brother. What age do you wish you could permanently be? I would say 24, because you can like have fun, you can do everything, but you're not old, like you haven't grown up yet to the full extent. You might have children, you might not, like that's the age I would want to be. You could have your life figured out, you know, right after college. What TV show or movie do you refuse to watch? Grey's Anatomy, because I don't want to be obsessed with it like everyone else is, and then like that's all I do every single day is watch Grey's Anatomy. Let's see. What would be your ideal way to spend the weekend? Probably just go on like a weekend vacation and go have some fun, some adventures. That would be really fun. Like just drive to like Chicago or like somewhere in Indiana, something like that. Somewhere close, but not too close. What is something that is considered a luxury but you don't think you could live without? Probably a car, because that's how I get everywhere and that's how I am able to do some things. Sometimes I feel like I get too shut up in my house and I really need to get out, so probably a car. What's your claim to fame? I don't know what that means. What's something you like to do the old-fashioned way? Let's see, what's something I like to do the old-fashioned way? I don't know. That's a hard one. What's your favorite genre of book or movie? Like I said, I like kids movies, so probably like all the kids movies I like. How often do you people watch? All the time. All the time. Like I'm sitting out in front of my window and I'm just like watching all the cars drive by. Sometimes I get bored. There's not very many people around here, so it's kind of hard to do that, but yeah. What have you recently formed an opinion about? An opinion, I have recently, recently formed an opinion about YouTubers. My opinion now is that they work really hard to do what they do. It's not easy at all, and they also, like, I was scared that people from my school would judge me for this, and so my opinion about YouTubers is that they have to be really strong to block out all the hate and not care what anybody thinks. So probably YouTubers. What's the best single day on the calendar? June 23rd. It's my birthday. What are you interested in that most people haven't heard of? Around my town, architecture is not really a big thing around here, so probably architecture. That I'm going into architecture because most people around here go into nursing or engineering or things like that. How do you relax after a hard day of work? I take a shower and then I go to bed. Yeah. What was the best book or series that you've ever read? I don't read. Like I said, I'm not a reader. I have read the big thick books that are like this big, that are like this thick, and they have like mostly pictures, like the, what are they called? I don't remember what they're called. Like Hugo or something? Something like that. Okay, what is the farthest you've ever been from home? Probably when I went to Mexico. That's the farthest I've ever been. We went to Cancun and, not Cancun, I don't know why I said Cancun. Yucatan and something else, I don't remember. Cozumel, that, yeah. We took a cruise there. Okay, what is the most heartwarming thing you've ever seen? I like seeing old people that are in love because it just makes me like wish that I had that when I was older or am gonna be older. Yeah, probably old people. What is the most annoying question that people ask you? Probably relationship questions. I don't really, that's annoying to me because like, I feel like, what if I was not good with this person and they're asking me about them? I just get really uncomfortable at that point, and yeah. So what is the most annoying oh wait, I just did that. What could you give a 40-minute presentation on with absolutely no preparation? Volleyball. I know everything about volleyball. If you were a dictator of a small island nation, what crazy dictator stuff would you do? Let's see, I don't know, I wouldn't do very crazy things. I would probably just like help my people and like be with the people on the island. I would be like, what is it? I would be more like them, not have like all the like things of a dictator, like being mean, you know. I would probably help my people out and stuff like that. What is something you think everyone should do at least once in their lives? I think everyone should face their fears. Like, why not? Like, if you're scared to jump out of a plane, like, don't go that extreme, but maybe go like parasailing or something fun like that. Like, face your fears. Would you rather go hang gliding or whitewater rafting? Probably whitewater rafting. I have seen people do that and it looks really fun. What's your dream car? Ooh, I like Ferraris. I'll never have one, but I wouldn't like waste my money on that. But probably a Ferrari. What's worth spending more on to get the best? Oh, this is a hard one because there's a lot. Probably beauty products because even though you're spending more for like skincare. Makeup, that's a different story, but for skincare, I would spend more money on that to get better products. What is something that a ton of people are obsessed with, but you just don't get the point of? This is a hard one. Probably, I don't know. Because around my town, there's like, everyone likes the same things. Like, there's not really anything out of the ordinary here, so that I cannot answer. What are you most looking forward to in the next 10 years? Becoming an architect, growing my family, starting my own family, getting married, things like that that college kids do after college. Those things. Where is the most interesting place you've been? Probably, I'm gonna say New Orleans, Louisiana, because there is so much there to see. It's so different from anything up here in Ohio. People are walking the streets, like it's hard to drive a car down there, like down that one, what is it, Bourbon Street or something? That's really cool. Like, I've never seen anything like that. What's something you've been meaning to try but just haven't gotten around to it? Ooh, I don't know. That's a hard one. I'll have to think about that one. What's the best thing that happened to you last week? Let's see, last week. Nothing really happened last week. Probably that I created my YouTube channel. Probably that. What piece of entertainment do you wish you could erase from your mind so that you could experience it for the first time again? Entertainment to me is volleyball. I would forget about volleyball so that I can start it all over again. All right, let's do like 3 more. If all jobs had the same pay and hours, what job would you like to have? I would like to be an architect. How different was your life 1 year ago? It was so different. I was not in a good place with like relationships. And I kind of accept myself more now. I am putting myself out there a little more. I'm a little less shy. I'm a little more, what's the word? I have a little more like courage in myself. What's the best way to start the day? Eating. Breakfast is the best meal of the day. What quirks do you have? Like, I take quirks in like 3 different ways, so I don't know. What would you rate a 10 out of 10? Volleyball. What fad or trend do you hope comes back? Let's see, I hope overalls come back. Yeah, I think they're cute. What kind of art do you enjoy most? I don't really know. I like those art pieces that are like watercolor. They don't have any like form to them. They're just like watercolor everywhere, like spread all around. Let's do 1 more. What do you hope never changes? I hope I never change. I hope I like build on myself, but I hope I never change the real me. So yeah. Alright guys, those are all the questions I will be doing today. Let me know if I should do any more, and like I said before, comment down below videos you would like to see. I do everything beauty, lifestyle, anything like that, and please subscribe and help me out. Thanks, bye guys. I don't like the end.